Is your car battery constantly dying, leaving you stranded and frustrated? You're not alone. Many drivers experience the mysterious dread of a dead battery, only to find their charging system is perfectly fine. The real culprit often isn't your battery or alternator, but a stealthy power thief, a parasitic draw. In this video, we're diving deep into how to find and fix these hidden battery drains, giving you the power to keep your car starting strong every time. So, what exactly is a parasitic draw? Simply put, it's any electrical component in your car that continues to draw power from the battery even when the ignition is off. Think of it like a leaky faucet constantly dripping water, in this case, electricity. While a small, normal draw is expected for things like your clock or radio memory, an excessive parasitic draw can completely drain a healthy battery overnight, or over a few days. What are some of the most common culprits behind these drains? Often, it's something seemingly innocent. Aftermarket stereo systems, faulty alarm systems, interior lights that don't turn off, a shorted wire, or even a sticky relay can all be silently siphoning power. Sometimes, it's an electronic module that isn't properly going to sleep when the car is shut off. How do you know if you have a parasitic draw? The most obvious symptom is a dead battery after your car has been sitting for a period, even if the battery itself is new and the alternator is charging correctly. You might also notice dim interior lights or a sluggish starter when you try to crank the engine. If you've replaced your battery multiple times only to have the problem persist, a parasitic draw is highly likely. Before we begin any diagnostic work, safety is paramount. Always ensure your vehicle is on a level surface with the parking brake engaged. When working with the battery, always disconnect the negative terminal first to prevent accidental shorts. Wear appropriate eye protection and gloves. We'll be working with electricity, so caution is key. To tackle this problem, you'll need a few essential tools. The most important is a digital multimeter, capable of measuring amperage. You'll also want a basic set of hand tools, like wrenches or sockets, to disconnect battery terminals and potentially remove fuse box covers. A test light can also be handy for certain situations. Make sure your multimeter has fresh batteries for accurate readings. Our first step is to rule out the battery itself and the charging system. Charge your battery fully, then have it tested at an auto parts store to confirm it holds a charge properly. Next, with the engine running, test your alternator's output to ensure it's charging the battery effectively. If both of these check out, then you can confidently move on to finding the parasitic draw. Now, let's prepare for the test. Ensure all doors are closed, the ignition is off, and all accessories are turned off. This includes dome lights, radio, headlights, and anything that might intentionally draw power. For modern vehicles, you often need to wait at least 15 to 30 minutes after shutting off the car for all the electronic control modules to go to sleep and minimize their power consumption. Opening a door or turning on an accessory during this waiting period will reset the timer. To measure the draw, we'll connect our multimeter in series with the battery's negative terminal. First, disconnect the negative battery cable. Set your multimeter to measure amperage, typically on the 10A or 20A setting for higher currents. Connect one probe of the multimeter to the negative battery post and the other probe to the disconnected negative battery cable. This completes the circuit through your multimeter, allowing it to measure the total current flowing out of the battery. Once connected, observe the reading on your multimeter. A normal parasitic draw in most modern vehicles is typically between 20 to 50 milliamps. If your reading is significantly higher, say, anything over 50 to 70 milliamps, you definitely have an excessive draw that needs to be located. Note down your initial baseline reading. With the multimeter still connected and showing an elevated draw, it's time for the fuse pulling method. Go to your car's fuse boxes. There's usually one under the hood and one inside the passenger compartment. Start by systematically pulling one fuse at a time. As you pull each fuse, watch your multimeter. If the amperage reading suddenly drops significantly, you've found the circuit containing the parasitic draw. Once you've identified the specific fuse that causes the drop, you've narrowed down the problem to a particular circuit. Refer to your vehicle's owner's manual or a service manual to identify what components are on that circuit. For example, if pulling a fuse labeled radio or stereo causes the draw to disappear, your issue is likely within that system. After identifying the problematic circuit, the next step is to pinpoint the exact component causing the draw. If the fuse controls multiple items, you might need to disconnect each component on that circuit individually while monitoring the multimeter until the draw disappears. For instance, if it's the radio circuit, try disconnecting the radio unit itself. If the draw remains, check other components on that same circuit, like the antenna amplifier or related accessories. For more stubborn draws, or for those who want to get really precise, there are advanced techniques. A thermal imaging camera can sometimes spot components that are unusually warm when the car is off, indicating they're drawing power. Another method is voltage drop testing across fuses, which can reveal current flow without having to pull each fuse, though this requires a very sensitive millivolt meter. Once you've successfully located the component or wire causing the parasitic draw, it's time for the fix. This could involve simply replacing a faulty light switch, unplugging a problematic aftermarket accessory, or replacing a stuck relay. If it's a shorted wire, you'll need to repair or replace that section of wiring. Always ensure any repairs are done correctly to prevent future issues. Finding and fixing a parasitic draw can be a bit of a detective mission, but it's a satisfying one. Regularly check your battery's health and be mindful of aftermarket accessories. With a little patience and the right tools, you can ensure your car always starts when you need it to, leaving those dead battery frustrations in the rearview mirror. Thanks for watching, and drive safe.